When they say they're coming home, they are choosing to be free. And it's a mental freedom. And so I'm ecstatic. But Africa don't have to be the only choice. We're all over this earth. We are original people, so we can pick and choose whatever country we want to and say we're going home and belong there.
Something extraordinary is happening, quietly, silently, and profoundly. Across America, from Atlanta to Los Angeles, a growing number of African Americans are packing up their lives, selling their homes, and boarding one-way flights to Africa. This isn't a wave of tourism, it's a movement. A silent revolution, as many are calling it, from Kenya to Ghana, Rwanda to the Gambia. Thousands are trading in the so-called American dream for the warmth, freedom, and sense of belonging found in the motherland. Why now? Why Africa? And why in such growing numbers? To understand this modern-day reverse migration, one must look deeper than the headlines. For many African Americans, this exodus isn't about running away. It's about returning home. After centuries of displacement, exploitation, and systemic racism, a rising consciousness within the Black diaspora is pulling people back to the ancestral roots. The realization that Africa is not merely a place of poverty and struggle, as decades of Western media portrayals have painted, but a land bursting with opportunity, culture, and healing has sparked something powerful. The first pack caught fire in 2019 when Ghana's Year of Return invited the Global African Family Home, granting citizenship to more than 500 African Americans and descendants of enslaved Africans. Since then, the idea of going home has taken on an unstoppable spiritual momentum. At its core, this movement is deeply personal and deeply Pan-African. For decades, African Americans have battled against racial injustice, police brutality, and social alienation in the United States. Many have grown weary of constantly fighting to prove their worth in a nation that was built on their ancestors' suffering. So they are asking the ultimate question: what if the real American dream was in Africa all along? Beyond the emotional pull, practical factors also play a major role. Africa's economies are booming, with cities like Nairobi, Kigali, and Accra becoming global business hubs. Kenya's tech scene, Ghana's real estate market, Rwanda's safety and order, and the Gambia's serene lifestyle are luring African Americans seeking purpose and peace. According to relocation experts, inquiries from African Americans looking to move to Africa have surged dramatically since 2020. In fact, companies like Adela Relocation Services in Kenya report helping dozens of families each year resettle permanently. Among those leading this wave is Kenneth Harris, a 38-year-old veteran from Atlanta who made the bold move to Nairobi 2 years ago.
And Kenya is my new home.
He said he longed for a life where his identity would not be questioned but celebrated. Now he runs his own business in one of Nairobi's vibrant neighborhoods and says he's found the peace he had been searching for all his life. Many of his friends back home, he revealed, are now seriously considering following in his footsteps. Similarly, Austin Holliman, a Texas-born YouTuber who has lived in multiple countries, says he finally found his true home in Kenya.
If you're in the wrong country, it could become hostile for you, that people might start to show resentment towards Americans in general.
He shared that in the US, he often felt alienated and disconnected, but in Africa, people look like him, accept him, and he feels safe. His words reflect a sentiment shared by countless returnees. Africa is not just a place, it is a feeling. Another striking story is that of Kia Wakesho Simmons, a former US military officer from Charleston, South Carolina, who traces her roots to the Gula Geechee community. After visiting Kenya in 2011, she says she never looked back. Today, she runs a Traverse Culture, a travel and relocation company that has helped more than 300 African Americans make the leap through her work.
My first time to Kenya, to Mombasa, landed in Moi, and never turned back.
Simmons has seen firsthand the transformation that comes when people reconnect with their heritage. She described Kenya as magical, a place where dreams are nurtured rather than doubted. Interestingly, her clientele is not just African Americans, but also Africans born abroad who feel the same pull to return. One of her clients, Dua Mutharika, daughter of Malawi's late President Bingu wa Mutharika, echoed this sentiment, saying that returning to Africa was not just relocation, it was spiritual realignment. Equally powerful is the story of Adila Muhammad, a New Jersey native who moved to Kenya shortly after her mother's death. She described feeling a sense of healing and connection that she could not find anywhere else. Her company, Adila Relocation Services, has now helped more than a dozen African American families transition smoothly into Kenyan life. She sees this movement as more than migration, it's emancipation. She often says that moving to Africa is about breaking mental chains and choosing self-determination over survival. And then there is Frankie Henry, a cinematographer from Atlanta who traded America's racial tensions for Cape Town's sunlit serenity. After visiting Morocco and South Africa, Henry said he felt an undeniable pull to stay. The warmth of the people and the jump in his quality of life made the decision easy. He noted that despite visa challenges, South Africa's new digital nomad visa finally made it possible for him to settle long term. Similarly, Maryam Sharif, a Philadelphia-born entrepreneur, moved to the Gambia in 2023 with her husband and newborn child to start a wellness brand called Mirrored. She said that during the COVID-19 pandemic, she realized that she wanted to raise her family in a peaceful, community-oriented environment. For her, Africa offered the calm, the connection, and the chance to build something real. Of course, life in Africa is not without its adjustments. Returnees often talk about learning to embrace the slower pace of life, navigating bureaucratic systems, or adapting to different business cultures. As Simmons put it, people here move po slowly. You just have to adjust, yet these minor inconveniences pale in comparison to the profound freedom they feel. For many, Africa offers what America could not: a life without fear of racial profiling, an opportunity to build wealth without systemic barriers, and a daily experience of being part of the majority rather than a minority. As one returnee put it, in America, I was always explaining who I was. In Africa, I just am. The positives are undeniable. Africa represents not only economic opportunity, but emotional restoration. With its young, ambitious population, expanding economies, and vibrant cultures, the continent offers fertile ground for those looking to invest, those looking to innovate, or simply live with dignity. Many African Americans are finding that here, they are no longer outsiders but contributors to a new Pan-African renaissance. And as public policy expert Raphael Obonyo notes, this reverse migration is shifting global narratives. America is losing talent and credibility, while Africa gains builders, thinkers, and dreamers. In the end, this silent revolution is not really silent at all. It's echoing across generations. From Ghana's citizenship ceremonies to Kenya's growing expat communities, from Rwanda's visionary development to the Gambia's tranquil beaches, a new chapter of Black history is being written. It's a story of return, renewal, and rediscovery. The winds of change are blowing, and they are whispering one clear message: the children of Africa are coming home. So perhaps the real question is not why thousands of African Americans are moving to Africa, but why not more? After all, if the motherland offers peace, purpose, and pride, why should any of her children stay away? The time for Africa's sons and daughters to return has come, and those who have already made the journey say one thing in unison: we didn't just move to Africa, we came home. Your perspective matters. What do you make of the silent revolution under which thousands of African Americans are relocating to Africa? Share your thoughts and insights in the comment section below. If you like this video, be sure to subscribe to the New Africa channel and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any of our informative future videos. Stay informed, stay engaged, and thank you for watching.